colors on them. Oh, I don't want to touch the back. Oh my gosh. Oh no. I took my iPad everywhere. I used it in school, for work, to make videos, basically for everything and everywhere. Likewise, in that same vein, we have my MacBook Pro. When you have an iPad and an iPhone, you realize how important it is to be able to just send files, media directly to your devices with AirDrop. I just think that having a MacBook and an iPad as well as an iPhone did help me, especially when it came to content creation. Aside from that, I don't know, I wouldn't really recommend it, but it's okay. It's 2 terabyte SanDisk drive that I use for everything. All my files are inside here. All the videos I filmed, the videos I'm still going to edit. I plan to get a bigger one in the new year in 2026 so that I can start using this as my work SSD and have the other one as just a storage unit at home. In that same vein, the current mic that I'm using right now is the Hollyland Lac M2 mic. This has been very useful. I do notice a very big difference when there's noise around me. This is how it looks like. It comes with a pouch and a couple of different accessories inside it. This is where all the microphones and the lavalier mics charge. This is my gaming laptop. I don't game, but I actually work and use this for programming also in school because I do a lot of programming in school. I just feel a lot more comfortable doing my programming on a Windows laptop. This is very good if you do like Blender, 3D design, even with editing videos. This exports your videos or rather renders it from DaVinci Resolve a lot quicker than the MacBook because the GPU on this is much more stronger than the ones on any MacBook, I believe. I have a monitor which I can bring with me because it's quite big. This monitor has been so useful for me this whole year. I really didn't realize how small my screens actually were until I started editing videos on the monitor. And I do have to give you a fair warning that once you get used to doing stuff on the monitor, the smaller screens kind of become hard to work with because now you're working with less surface area than you were with the monitor. However, is it a good investment if you want to multitask? Yes, it is. This is my favorite keyboard right now. I got this because it was at an affordable price and also because of the sound. It's like the talky, the creamy, the clacky ones. I believe this should be either talky or creamy. One thing I really like about this is that it connects to 3 devices, and so I can really switch from this easily without USB or KBS switcher from my MacBook to my Android device when working with the same monitor. Very inexpensive, very useful. It has noise cancellation mode, it has normal mode, and then I think it has a different mode which is like an in-between. I also love the way it folds into its own self. I also like the fact that I can adjust it and that this part is cushiony. This is like a ceramic plated hair straightener, so it's quite good and safer for your hair, and it's also a coiler at the same time. It also has a fan. This edge here is a fan, so I can actually put my hand on this while coiling my hair, and the heater is quite hot. This doesn't get as hot enough to burn your hand. However, this edge here will burn you. It's a it's a straightener, so it will burn you. I'm just saying, if your hand touches here while coiling your hair, you're perfectly fine. It has 5 different modes and the fan. Really good. I used it yesterday to straighten my hair, as you can see. Best sneakers, these shoes from Wiggins, and they're very comfy. My goodness, because the inner pads on this are like memory foam, so when you step on them, it takes on the shape of your heels, and so that means even if I stand with this shoe for hours, I'm quite comfy. And I realized the difference after I had worn this for almost a week, and then the next week I changed to one of my old really cheap pairs of shoes. My goodness, was I uncomfortable. By the time I left the house, 1 hour after I left the house, I was already feeling like my feet hot. I also really just like the design. It's my style. It has my favorite colors on them. Oh, I don't want to touch the back. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Yeah. My favorite outing shoes this year were from Graceland. I got this from Dykeman. I also have this in the kitten heels, so this is kind of like just a flat sandals. Really love them. I love the color, love the pointy toes, and I love the way it just looks on my feet. These ones particular are comfy, and that's why I picked them up, because they're the flat heels. The kitten heels can hurt a little bit. My favorite bag, and you can see it because it's so worn out. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but oh, okay, I found one. It has a lot of pen marks because I study hard. Also, I have this like cute little chains on them. This bag went everywhere with me this whole year. It was there with me when I graduated with my bachelor's degree, when I started my master's degree. And I'm so grateful because even though the color is so bright, I wore it every single day and it's still in this shape. And I'm not saying like I'm the most careful person. I do try to be careful, but I just love it. Thank you so much. This is what it looks like usually. Next up is this wallet. I got this as a gift from someone. A friend was moving away and then I went to visit her and she was like, do you want this? I was like, why not? This is a wallet where I keep all my cards. Usually at the back here, I have like gift cards, membership cards for when I go to the store and I want to... What's that discount? I also like about this is the shape so it can sit on its own. I also like this part where you can put it into your hand and just use it like this. I wanted to have an apron at home just because when I wear something like this and I still want to cook, I don't want to get stained. And I also don't like the smell of food getting onto my clothes. This is an Euston weaver's apron. It's got different tees on the body. I just really like the design. It's really cool and I feel like it embodies my vibe. Let's talk candles. I have one favorite candle of the whole year. I do like the scent of the other candle, but this one I think overall just scored the best. In scents and in burning and in packaging, this was the best of the whole year. It has ruby red cherries, exotic saffron with heather and warm tonka. This smells like clean sheets and fragranced wash detergent, but in a powdery way. I really love to burn this when I'm reading. Now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like I want to burn a candle today and read a book. In that same vein, I've been enjoying this too. This is a candle wick and this is a candle snuffer. The reason why I actually got this, as I got candles, I needed something to help me cut the wick, and this goes really good because, you know, it's kind of bent at this, should I say this is a 45-degree angle. I also needed a snuffer. I don't need a snuffer. I can snuff it off with my breath, I guess. It came as a set. It didn't come as a set, but it was there as a set. It looked like a set, so I got it as a set. Don't judge. I'm gonna hold my most favorite thing as I close the video, and those have been my favorites of the year 2025. I'm really grateful for the way the year turned out because I started out the year not really on a good foot, and I believe I'm ending it on a far better foot than I could have possibly imagined. This was what I hoped for in a way, and I'm grateful that this is how my year is ending, and I'm looking forward to 2026, hoping that more wonderful things will happen in 2026. And so for that, I'm grateful to God and I'm grateful for the opportunities that we have. So see you all in 2026, which is in 2 days. We just have 1 day in between. Hopefully I can post this video up quickly enough. If I don't post this video up like on the 31st because today's 30th, call me queen, because what do you mean? It takes a lot to edit a video. Until next time, be you, be safe, be happy. Bye.